Hello and thanks for clicking. I'm Mark Morris. Today I'm going to be doing a thread response for Mr. Hats, the music chap from Australia, and it's going to be based on a summer theme. Summer, which is odd for us to hear in the Northern Hemisphere because a lot of us are in the clutches of winter. It is cold here today in Iowa in the United States, but in Australia they're experiencing their first days of summer, and Lloyd, who I'll link to below so you can see the original video, he wants us to show record album covers, songs, anything that pertains to summer. It could be summer sun, summer heat, the word summer, it could be an artist named Summer. Anyway, it's pretty open. He doesn't care how many you do. You can do 3, you can do 50. Again, I'll link to his video below, but I thought this would be a fun thread to jump on and to try to keep me in kind of a summer mind as I'm freezing here in Iowa. In fact, you might hear the heat has kicked on in my house. It's really cold here. I don't know what it is, but the first one I'm going to start with is kind of to honor Lloyd, Mr. Hats, the Australian band, the Triffids. This is their 1986 masterpiece, Born Sandy devotional. Kind of has a little beach summer look there. Kind of a desperate album, but I wanted to start off with something that would make Lloyd feel at home. And then I've always liked this, I'm going to take this out of the plastic so you can see it better. I've always liked, that didn't help much, did it? I've always liked this Robert Crumb cover for Cheap Thrills with Janis Joplin and the Holding Company. And of course the song on here that she covers is Summertime. Great album. I love this album. Look at this. Almost looks like a Velvet Underground scene. Then this next band is a band that always makes me think of summer for some reason. The Doors. The Doors, there's just a summery thing about the Doors always, but there's a couple songs on this album, Morrison Hotel, Hard Rock Cafe, that really make me think of it. Waiting for the Sun, for example. And then on side 2, Indian Summer. And the Doors have other summer songs, but I decided to go for the 2 on this album. This next one is a psychedelic album I've talked about before, but it's been a while. Pink Floyd's Atom Heart Mother. This album has a real soft spot in my heart. During my days of crazy experimentation, this album was regularly played. I think this is one of the albums that I think every member of Pink Floyd said was their least favorite, but I enjoy it. The song I'm looking at here is Summer 68. Summer 68. Pink Floyd, Atom Heart Mother. This next artist is one I'm kind of late to the game. I don't know why, I just didn't pay much attention to this artist. And then my niece, I was looking through records and I asked my niece, she was with me, and I said, is this worth getting? And she said, yeah, definitely get it. Lana Del Rey, Born to Die. Now, I'd heard her songs on the radio and stuff, of course, and I always kind of liked them. But just didn't spend a lot of time with them. After I bought this record, I have several Lana Del Rey now, but the song on here, of course, is Summertime Sadness. Summertime Sadness. Summertime isn't always all sunshine and lollipops. So, that brings us to the Cars, Heartbeat City. Probably looks better unfolded. Now what I have here, what I have here is the, when was this released? I think it was re-released in 2018. It has like an extra record in there with outtakes and stuff. So it looks a little different than the one I originally had back in the day. I think it came out in 1984. There's not a song on here that says the title has summer in it, but I'm sure everyone will remember the song Magic. And it starts off, summer, 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 turns me upside down. Summer, 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 it's like a merry-go-round. They do a little bit better job at it than I do. But I wanted to mention that song because I just actually got this record recently and I thought this was a good way to show it off. And then my final record I'm going to show is Rolling Stones' Made in the Shade, a compilation. I think it came out in 1975. And that's probably when I bought this. This thing, I probably need to rebuy this thing. It's probably not, actually it's not too bad, but I'm not featuring it for any of the songs on the record, but because of the cover itself. So Lloyd says if it's a cover that's summery, you don't get much summery than this. I've always thought that looks like David Bowie though. It's always kind of thrown me off a little bit because it's a provocative cover, but man, that really looks like David Bowie to me. I should probably do some research. Maybe it's based on David Bowie, but that face, that's a David Bowie face. Anyway, that is my addition to the summertime thread for Mr. Hats, the music chap from Australia. It would be great if you would check out his videos, give him a sub, and then it might be fun to respond to this thread. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to everybody again soon.